Hi, Mike. How's it?
Hello, Sid. How are you?
Good, man. It's nice to start the day on a Monday and great to start this week. So, how was your weekend?
My weekend was very cool. And how about yours?
Not bad, and it's a pleasure to have you for our very first chat. And I want to do general catch up with you. How have things been for you in general before the COVID took place and after?
Okay. Before the COVID, I should put it this way that COVID-19 to many people is the worst thing that has ever happened to them. And to me, in my life, I've always I'm an optimist. So I always like to be positive in everything I do. Yeah, we can be 5 or 10 and go on a journey, but we will have different experience because we are different personalities. And I always love, I always believe that there's no circumstance, there's no situation that happens for nothing's sake, that everything that happens has a purpose. They said if the purpose of a thing is unknown, abuse is absolutely inevitable. So with that mindset and mentality, I always build myself around positivity. Even if things are going wrong, I always look for the positive side and to get the real purpose of that particular incident. So COVID-19 to me is a godsend. It's a blessing. It's the turnaround in my life. To be sincere, yeah. Before COVID-19, although I have been in crypto, but not
Hmm.
fully.
Hmm.
But COVID-19 was a period that I had the chance to learn,
Wow.
to unlearn, and to relearn. Understand? So normally before COVID-19, I was working with a company.
Okay.
Although I was doing crypto, but I was working with a company, and we're paying cool, not too cool, but
Hmm.
it was something reasonable to keep the body, soul, and mind moving. But when everything stops, no work, going to anywhere, we're just at home. I needed to devise a means. That was the when I came across. Okay, before then, it was a month, like 2 weeks after, before COVID-19 lockdown was when I discovered Uptrend. So the whole journey was just too amazing that COVID-19 really, as in during that lockdown period, I was able to engage much on Uptrend, do some other studies, research,
Hmm.
and learn more myself. So to be
Yeah.
sincere, if I should tell you that I couldn't go back to that work after COVID-19,
Wow.
you
Well, you've kind
it
of, in a
will.
way, you kind of, in a way, answered half of my next question. But my next question was kind of lending toward, like, how was business for you before COVID-19 and then after COVID-19? So I'm kind of assuming now by your first answer that business for you had been better for you after COVID-19 than before. Am I correct to assume that?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like I'd say, like a 90 something to 100%. Before COVID-19, I business work life generally wasn't that juicy. But to be sincere, during and after COVID-19, I have to be sincere. The life has turned around for good, I hope, and I still believe that more. This is just the beginning. More goodies are going to come because one thing I always believe is that with crypto, a minute can change, and you can become you can just become anything you want to become with crypto. That's just a simple this thing I can put it.
Okay. Out of curiosity, like, did someone introduce you to Uptrend or did you like just stumble across it?
Okay, I'll put it this way that before. Okay, I've been in several crypto, um what other one, smoke, and the likes of mines.com, and which other one, read dot cash. Whether you know of them.
Yeah,
So
I've heard of Red Dead Cash, yeah.
although I have friends, when you come in contact with some people, you exchange contacts. When new opportunities showcases itself, they will always update you, thereby you as well updating them in the current trend. So I got to know about uptrend through a friend. I think that was D2. His name is D2. So he was the one that introduced uptrend to me before one of my boss. His name is Euroye. Also gave us more lectures and on how uptrend really operates. But before then, I think I had more. So as I said earlier, it was that friend that introduced me to uptrend, and one of my boss, a friend as well, Euroye, also put us through on how, as in the modalities and how uptrends works and operates, and show us the potentials uptrend has. That was how we got the passion, the fire, and to do the best we could during that lockdown period.
Wow, that's amazing, man. On a final note, what I wanted to know from you, if you've been obviously, I'm sure you've been following the election. It's been like such a big thing with Biden winning. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, on the U.S. election, I don't know. I don't know as this is gonna sound to many people, but the truth is that the U.S. election is not just an ordinary election. U.S. is the world power currently now, competing with China, and you know, yes, it's competing with China. And when Trump was the president of America, during the time of Trump, China didn't have. Okay, China didn't have an upper hand because Trump was, can I say, was against them, or didn't like them, or maybe they don't just agree.
Mm.
And other people like the Muslims got more support from. Biden got more support from the Chinese, the Muslims, and the likes of other people that were against Trump's government. So don't be surprised. It's possible that although the election announcement has not been, the winner has not been announced yet, but don't be surprised that Trump might still emerge the U.S. president. Don't let that be a surprise with many reasons. But what I would like to tell you is that if Trump eventually emerges as in retain his seat as the U.S. president, is the will of God. But either way, be it Trump or Biden, it's still the will of God. But on a neutral ground, or on a normal ground, I say that people are supporting Joe Biden than Trump, because they want Trump to be out of the seat. Why? Because Trump is an outspoken person. Although people might call him a racist, but I believe for him to be there, he is there for a purpose.
Mm.
I don't know whether you I don't want us to bring a religion into this.
Mm. Mm.
I don't want to bring religion into this, but the truth is that Trump emerging as the president of the United States of America is God sent, because with his position in the office, he was able to restore peace and this thing in Israel. Understand? He was able to bring back to restore this thing what Israel has lost for many years. But let's not go deep into that.
Mm.
That's not the bone of contention here. But the truth is, Biden has more support than Trump. And if Trump still retained the seat as the US president, is the will of God. But on a normal ground, Biden might emerge the next US president. That's what I can say for now.
Sure, man. No problem. It's been great chatting to you, and we shall chat again. And take care, man, and God bless.
All right. Thank you, Sid. I
Sure,
really
man.
appreciate this chat.